Lance, what a special way to end 2025.
Yeah, it's a great way. I think that probably saved our best to last in a way, because that was one of the first 45 was a complete performance. The only thing we lacked was more goals, and I think if Ely were to be 2 or 3 down at half time, they probably couldn't have questioned that. I think the way we went about it, we were aggressive, we were on the front foot, we got balls into good areas, we put balls in the box. I mean, on any of the given days, should I say, Mason and Wardy could at least have a brace each. You know, and we knew that the second half was going to be tougher because we knew that they'd probably get a telling off at half time. And we just said about staying in games like we did at theirs in the cup game. I just thought the second half we were very good for a different reason in terms of like off the ball, how we defended properly and still looked a threat in behind and on the counter attack as such. But I don't think again Jacobs had a save to make of any note, you know, and we protected him from crosses, etc. You know, so the whole side today has put in a shift. You know, not those that come off the bench as well. It was just a very good team performance today, and I'm delighted with the 3 points.
Very good team performance. Ollie Ward was named man of the match, but it could have gone to anyone, couldn't it?
You could have picked any number of them. You know, Ben Toff's outstanding, Harry Harvey outstanding, Jordan Baker outstanding, Alfie Connor outstanding. You know, you can go on and on. Obviously, Ollie Ward gets the vote, but across the piece, everyone's done their bit. You know, both our fullbacks have got in when it needed and made good challenges, put good balls in good areas. You know, it's just a very good performance today, especially that first 45. And I think, you know, it encapsulates what we're trying to achieve in terms of the work ethic off the ball, more so when you do have it. So delighted for the players, delighted for the fans, obviously, and delighted to finish 2025 on a very good note.
That's 4 straight wins against Ely, all coming under your management.
Yep.
How's that feel?
Yeah, I suppose it's one of those things, isn't it? Sometimes these things happen, you know, and it will come to an end at some stage, but obviously, when it's such a big game at home in front of 1,000 people or more, which was fantastic, so thank you for that. You know, and the Greens fans for coming out in your numbers. You know, whether it's, you know, it's just, I think obviously it's a local derby and the players get themselves up for it. So it's just coincidental that I'm here. You know, hopefully the talks that me and Sam gives them that kind of impetus and that channeled aggression to go out there and give a performance. And today they certainly did that again.
1,015 was the official attendance for today's game.
That was it.
For a Step 5 non-league football club, that's outstanding.
It's amazing. We did say, obviously, with the games we've had in the past against Ely, and obviously coinciding today on Boxing Day with no other games locally, we knew that it would be up there. I know the club brought in extra security, stewardship-wise, because of that, and, you know, to do it correctly. And that's one thing this club does do. They do everything correctly. And I think that today is a foundation of where we've got to. In a short period of time of me being here, but I think the club is moving in the right direction. And so thank you to all those Greens fans that come out today, and hopefully you can enjoy your rest of your Christmas and New Year now.
We've got a bit of time off then. Our next game is in 2026.
Yep.
It's not an easy one. We travel to Morbarton.
Yeah, they get easier. Morbarton away. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a different kind of game. They have everything, Morbarton. They're a physical side, they're a good footballing side. They have experience all the way through it. You can see they're winning games against the better sides in this league, 2-0 and 3-0, and it just shows you how solid they are. Very typically, when we play them here, they beat us 1-0, and once they go 1-up, you can't really break them down. So, but I do believe we have the armoury to do that with our forward play and where we are exciting going forward on the counter-attack. And that's probably how we'll have to approach it. And hopefully we can be as solid as we were today, but also have a bit of sparkle in the last third.